All right, good morning, everybody. Right foot only, toe and heel. So lift and lift. Switching sides. 4, 3, arms up, heels up, open and close. So we're lifting our heels, open and close at the chest. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, arms up, reaching overhead. We're gonna alternate lifting one foot and then the other. So heels down, toes are coming up, waking up the shins. 4, 3, 2. Good, right foot forward, back, swing and swing. So we're waking up that hip. Feel free to hold on to something if you need to, but this is our single leg challenge. 3, 2. All right, switching sides. So swing and swing. So for our circuits today, we are doing some single leg work. A couple of the circuits, you don't have to do single leg. You can do both legs. Good, switching sides. We're going to hip circle. Just draw that circle on the floor. So instead of doing a single leg squat, you're gonna do a regular squat. Good, change direction. So you have some options for today. Good, switching sides. So nice, good circle. Change direction. 4, 3, feet hip width apart, slow deadlift, take it down, bring it back up, nice and tall. If you want to work on a little technique, take your hands behind you. One hand reaches for the other, shoulders down and back. Keep that position the entire time you're doing your deadlift. If you're grabbing your hands, it's really hard to round your shoulders. This is a good way to practice. Good, keep going, take it down. Bring it up. Couple more, and then we're gonna start to add in that torso rotation. Good, let's get our arms ready. We're gonna take it down. We're gonna hold it right here. Open and close your book. Think about opening your shoulder towards the wall behind you. It's okay if it doesn't go very far. Open and close. Good, 8, 6, last 4, 3, 2, bring it in the center, arms up. We're gonna pull. So bend the knees, try to kick yourself in the tush. We're gonna drive the elbows down and back like we're doing a pull-up. 4, 3, bring it in the center. We're gonna reach it high and low. Good, 4, 3, 2, good. Now we're gonna go low to high. So to switch, we start low, then reach to the opposite corner. Good, 4, 2, bring it in the center, slow squat. Sit your hips back, bring it up nice and tall. So as always, when we're doing stuff like squats and lunges, you want to try to go as deep as your knees will let you, or as low as your hips and your ankles will let you. So just down and up, down, 2, up, 2. One more. Good, right foot, pass through. So take it forward, center, back, and center. Step, tap in the middle, drop it down. Forward. One more, same leg, side lunge, out and in. So out and in. So it doesn't have to be a deep lunge. Weight shift, work on a little balance. 3, 2, switching legs, pass it through, take it forwards, step, back, and step. So it's just a little tap. So think, I'm gonna cross the road. I changed my mind. One more. Weight shift out to the side, so out and in. It can be small. The bigger it is, the harder it is. Good, 4, 3, 2, Good, bring it in the center. We're just gonna take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Good, go ahead, grab a quick drink of water. It is Tuesday, so that means it is Tabatas. All right, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. 6 rounds, 2 exercises per round. We're gonna do 2 legs, 2 upper body, 2 legs, 2 upper body, and then we're gonna go down to the floor. So the first exercise is a lunge with a knee drive. If you need to, you can just do the knee drive. It's all good. And then we're gonna do a kickstand deadlift with the same leg. If you don't wanna do kickstand deadlifts, you're gonna do both feet regular deadlifts. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Decide if you wanna grab some weights. Good. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So lunge with a knee drive. So step it back, drive the knee, step and drive. Now you can absolutely do this body weight only, but eventually it's good to progress to adding some resistance. 1 or 2 dumbbells. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that leg is just gonna tap it back. We're gonna go for a nice good kickstand deadlift. 3, 2, and 1. So hinge and bring it tall. So basically we're gonna be kind of mean to this leg for 2 full rounds and then mean to the other leg. Now you can do the first 2 rounds on the same side and then switch, or you can alternate right, left, right, left. Good. All right, short rest. I'm gonna do the same side with my lunge and knee drive. If you need to, switch. 3, 2, 1. Good, so drop it and lift. So again, if you need to, you can absolutely just do a nice good march. You're still gonna get good single leg work and some balance. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, short rest. And then same leg. Nice good kickstand deadlift or regular deadlift works too. Here we go, so hinge and bring it up nice and tall. So forward fold at your hip, reach down, pick up grocery bags, and then stand up nice and tall. So we're really working the glutes on this set. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're halfway through. So if you did 2 rounds with me, we're gonna switch it over to the other leg, starting with our lunge. 2, and 1. Good. So lunge, push through knee drive. When we stand, we don't want to do a soft knee. We want to straighten that knee, push that floor away, nice and tall. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that foot is just going to be down and back just a little bit. Nice and tall. 90% of your weight is in your front leg. 2, 1. So good deadlift and bring it up. So remember, just like we practiced in the warm-up, shoulders down and back. It's really tempting to round your shoulders as we go forwards. It's not about getting to the floor. It's about getting a good stretch on the back of the legs. 2, 1. Good, short rest. 1 more set. Lunge, deadlift, and then we're gonna switch to upper body. 2, and 1. So down, knee drive. So push through that front leg, power that knee up. If you need to, you can kind of tap, but I really want you to try right into that knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 1 more set. Should be feeling your glutes right about now. So good kickstand, 2, and 1. So hinge and stand tall. Remember, if you need to, both feet flat is perfectly fine. Just gotta see how your body is feeling today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it in, shake it out. Walk it around, grab a quick drink of water. We are switching to upper body here. We're gonna do rows, and then we're gonna do a thumbs up rear delt. So for the rows in the rear delt, you really wanna try to get as forward folded as you can, and that may mean you do one side so that you can have your hand on the seat of a chair. But we're gonna start with rows in 3, 2, and 1. So nice and tall, hinge it, drive the elbows, and then release. A good test is when you do rows, are your hands running up and down your legs? If they're going out and coming back, keep them a little bit closer to your body. Good. All right, thumb up, rear delt. This is a lighter to medium weight. Good forward fold, lift, and then back down. Focus, back of the shoulder, back of the shoulder. So I'm not doing a big squeeze with my shoulder blades. I'm focusing, it's just like doing a front raise, but now we're going to the side and we're going back of the body. 2 and 1. Those are our 2 exercises. So going back for rows, round 2, 2 and 1. So belly's in, nice good row. So it's a good squeeze. Squeeze the shoulder blades, drive those elbows back right to the front of your pelvis. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, thumbs up, rear delt. If anybody has a band, you can do a palm facing up, band pull apart. Good, so lift and in. So we want to try to keep the thumbs pointing up to the ceiling the whole time. Don't let them rotate, point forwards. Parallel to the floor is as high as you got to go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 2 more rounds. We're halfway through. If you're starting to feel kind of tired, you can always sit or single side. Here we go. Hinge it, lift, and lower. So belly's in, protect that low back and that spine. I know when I get tired, I start to arch. 3, 2, and 1. All right, thumb up, rear delt. I'm going to do a palm up band pull just to demonstrate for anybody who's interested right here. So palm up, thumb goes to the back. This one especially, we start to like to turn. Keep those palms up and those thumbs facing back behind you, or if you're forward folded, your thumbs are coming up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Good, one more set. One more set. Those palm up band pull aparts, they stink. They are not fun. Good, nice, good rows. But they're an exercise you can do every day. If you've done any mobility sessions with me, we've done those where we do 10 right, 10 left, and then 10 both. And you're feeling it later. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more set. Either thumb up, rear delt, or palm up, band pull apart. Here we go. So lift and lower. I am using 5s, and that is plenty for me. It's a little muscle, so it's the back side of your shoulder. Your shoulder is like a cap that goes from front to back. It's just a cover. We are working the back side. 2 and 1. Bring it up, shake it out, walk it around. Grab a drink. Moving on, circuit number 3, we're going back to legs. We're gonna do single leg squats. You don't wanna do a single leg squat? Regular squat, both feet on the floor, and then curtsy lunges. It's up to you if you wanna do right side and then left, or if you wanna alternate. You can always just do a little tap as well. But single leg squat. So it's kind of like a kickstand deadlift. All right, let's go ahead, drop it down. So instead of doing the deadlift, we're gonna squat it down. So take it down, bring it up. Now, if this is not for you, what you can do is you can have both feet flat and you have a supported squat. Supported squat where one leg is working harder than the other one. Good job. All right, curtsy lunges. Curtsy lunges, or just practice that cross behind. 2, 1. Now I'm just gonna do all one side. Feel free to alternate. Feel free to do a single leg stand, something to work those outer glutes. It's up to you, whatever feels good for you today. And again, you can just do a little cross without the lunge. Last one. All right, single leg squats, down and up. I'm gonna do the same side because I'm just feeling vindictive today. Here we go. So squat it down, bring it back up. Remember, this is good. These are still squats. Or one foot is a little bit in front. So now on this one, this leg has to work a little bit harder. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, curtsy lunges, or just a little cross behind. 2, 1, here we go. So curtsy, back knee goes towards the floor. For this one, we're not gonna do a big turn. We're just crossing behind, pushing through that front heel. So you want a little bit of a cross, and then just like a lunge, drop your back knee to the floor. 2, and 1. All right, switching over to the other side. So just like our kickstand deadlift, nice and tall. Here we go. So drop it down, bring it back up. And remember, with single leg squats, you don't have to keep your knee perfectly over your shoelaces. The farther down you go, the more your knee is gonna move forward a little. 2, 1. So you just gotta find that spot where your knee is okay with it while still going a little bit deep. 2, 1, here we go. So option 1, just to tap and bring it in. Tap, bring it in. Option 2, we start to drop that back knee down, grab your dress, curtsy, bring it back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, single leg squats. Remember, regular squats are awesome. Squats are squats. Here we go. So single leg just means that one side's got to work a little harder than the other. And this lets you know which side is maybe a little bit weaker, or which one you just need to be nice to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to curtsies. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and the rest of the workout, we really don't have legs. The rest of the workout is upper body and core. Good, 10 seconds. Reach, bring it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, walk around, shake it out. Next circuit, bicep curls, tricep kickbacks. So you'll need weights for curls and for kickbacks. Those are your 2 exercises. So we're keeping it super simple. Just alternate front, back, front, back. So curls in 3, 2, and 1. Now what you can do for fun, each round you do a different kind of curl or a different kind of tricep exercise. So I'm going to do hammer curls, a little bit of a heavier weight here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my triceps, but I am going to lighten the load a little bit. So palms facing in at my hip. Here we go. So each round, try a different exercise. And it can just be changing your hand position 2, palm in for hammer or palm up for a traditional curl. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this round I'm gonna do palm facing forwards, traditional curl. I'm going lighter just because my wrist doesn't like this one. 2, 1, good. Bring it up, take it back down. So just a nice, good traditional style curl. Now don't let the elbows pop forwards. We're just here. Elbow stays pointing down towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. All right, switching triceps. I'm gonna do the same thing, palm facing forward for my triceps. Again, lighten my weight. Here we go, so palms face forwards. So we don't do this one very often, it's a little different, so I did go lighter because I know 10s would be too much for this particular exercise for me. We have 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to do palm in, rotate to palm facing up. So palm in, rotate, palm up, and then take it back down again. Palm in, rotate, palm up, take it down. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, palm in, palm rotates back behind you for kickbacks. So palm in, rotate, palm up. So we're just trying to think about taking thumbs to shoulders and then thumbs to hips. So thumbs to shoulders, thumbs to hips. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more set. I'm gonna do cross body curls. Cross body curls. So I'm gonna bring my arm up over to my opposite shoulder. So cross curl, cross curl. Your last tricep exercise, you choose. You choose. I'm gonna do an overhead extension. If you wanna do a set of kickbacks, go for it. Last one. All right. So pick your triceps. I'm gonna do an overhead extension. If your shoulders do not like this, just do another set of kickbacks. So lower and lift. So if you feel like you're gonna hit yourself in the head, even if your chin is on your chest, might be time to do a little mobility, but switch it to kickbacks. 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk it around, grab a drink. We're heading down to the floor for the last 2 sets. We are gonna do a chest press with a leg lower. And then we are also going to do a pullover. We're gonna do a pullover. So if you're staying upright today, a banded chest press with a kick or a march would be a good one. Or sitting in a chair leaning back, same thing, is a chest press with a leg lift. And then for the pullovers, if you're staying upright today, I want you to do straight arm press backs. So if you don't want to go to the floor today, it's gonna be press backs. Our last exercise, our circuit, will be a sit-up with a press or a crunch with a press. It's an overhead press, and then reverse crunches. Well, we're gonna start chest press with a leg lower. So we're gonna take it all the way down. So if you can, we're gonna have our arms by our chest. Palms can face in, or you can open them out to the side at an angle. Legs are up, and as we press up, one heel goes to the floor, and then we lift. 20 seconds, your time is on. So we bring it up, press up, one heel goes to the floor. Heel down, so it's kind of a dead bug. If you need to, you can do a chest press with a march. Both feet start on the floor. Little easier here, or just focus on your chest press. Good. I'm using heavier weight, so I'm gonna take one dumbbell, hold it on the ends, have it over my chest, soft elbows, I'm gonna slowly lower that weight over my head towards the floor and then bring it right back up again. So this movement is coming from your shoulders, and it's actually working your back, those latissimus dorsi muscles. If you're standing, that press back is gonna be similar. Good. All right, going back to chest press with a leg lower or chest press with a leg lift. Here we go. So option one is you press with a march. So feet start on the floor. Option two, feet start up. You alternate taking a heel down and then lifting. Good. All right, pullovers. So low back is pulled into the floor. We don't want to allow our ribs, time's on, we don't want to allow our ribs to lift off of the floor when our arms go overhead. It's okay if you only get partway down and then you bring it up again. You just want to go until you feel a stretch underneath the arms where they attach at your torso, but keep that belly pulled in towards the floor. Good. All right, back to our chest press. If you are upright, 2, 1. You can sit in a chair, lean back, and you're gonna do an incline chest press with a knee lift. So this is if you're staying up today, you do a press with a knee lift, sitting towards the front of the chair, your upper back maybe touching the back of the chair. This is an option. 3, 2, 1. Good. Pullovers, or remember, press backs if you're staying upright today. Good. So lower that weight slowly towards the floor and then bring it right back up over your chest. So we don't have to bring it all the way over our tummies. If it feels like you might want to accidentally drop it on your thighs, don't go quite so far, just right over your chest. Because remember, gravity is pulling down. Good, bring it up, chest press. Gravity is pulling down on the dumbbell. So you want to try to be in that area where you're getting the most pull so that your muscles have to work the hardest. It's a great thing. I love that personal training certification. I had the whole chapter on physics. Thought you got away from physics after school, but nope, you weren't. You didn't. Still had physics. Good. All right, pullovers. I did not like physics. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower that weight. Bring it right up overhead, right over your chest. This is a good one to do body weight or with light weights. Work on a little bit of mobility for your shoulders. Good technique. Trying not to get too much crunching. Good. Bring it in. Give yourself a little break. Roll the weights off to the side so they're out of the way. We are going to need weights for overhead presses. It can be 1 dumbbell or 2 light ones. Option 1 is lean back, lean forward, sit as tall as you can, overhead press. Option 2, the farther back you go, and then bring it up. All right, if you're staying upright, you can just do an overhead press. You don't have to worry about the V-sit. 20 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. So we're just gonna have it at our chest. Lean back, lean forward, sit as tall as you can, overhead press. So back, forward, sit nice and tall. Now the farther back you go, the harder this is gonna be. All the way down and all the way up. If you're staying standing, good, bring it in. Reverse crunches. So all the way down. Option 1, standing or on the floor is just that good pelvic tuck. So just tuck and release. Option 2 is a little bit of a tuck, little bit of a hip lift off the floor. Option 3, tuck. Can you push your heels towards the ceiling? Nice, good lift. If you're staying standing. Good. All right. V-sit. So lean back, bring it forwards, stand nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Your time is on. If you're staying standing today, you can just do overhead presses. You can do an overhead press with a march. That's going to get a little bit of core for you. And that's what we're really focusing on. So we are doing some shoulders, but I want you to focus on that core work here. So standing option is this. Good. All right, reverse crunch. So reverse crunch, pelvic tuck, knee lift, or push to the ceiling. Time is on. So if you're staying upright today, you can absolutely just work on a little bit of pelvic tucking. So tailbone to the floor and relax. We don't have to go way far back. Just tuck, release, or little crunch, not a lot. Ribs come closer to the hips. Squeeze your belly button. Good. Bring it in, going back. 2 more rounds, set up with a press. 2 and 1. So lean back, bring it forwards, reach it up. Now you can always just sit and do your overhead presses without the crunch. How far down and up you go is up to you. We just want to sit nice and tall, shoulders over hips, just like if we were sitting in a chair to do our press. Good. Reverse crunches. So all the way down. You can always absolutely start with just that little pelvic tuck. Goal is to keep your glutes relaxed. We worked them a bunch today in our leg circuits. You just want to keep the glutes relaxed. Abs, pull your pelvic bone up towards your belly button. All right, one more set. One more set. So V-sit with a press. 2, 1, good. So lean back, bring it in, press it overhead. Back, up, and good reach. If you can go farther back, great. If you can't, that's okay too. Three, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in. One more set, reverse crunches. 2 and 1. So little tuck, nice and controlled. We just don't want to flop our hips to the floor. So we decide how far up it goes. Think about pulling the pelvis in, and then option, add a little extra push towards the ceiling. Trying not to let your hands do 90% of the work. Last one. Good, good. Bring it in. You can rest on your back, on the floor. If you're up, you're gonna walk it around a little. I'm gonna take a moment, put my weights away, give myself a little bit of space. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching. All right, sitting nice and tall, hands by your hips. Option 1, 90-90 side to side. Option 2, those of you that can do it, 90, lift up into that bridge, take it down, other side, and you can even do a hand by the hip and do a supported bridge. So you've got those 3 options. You can absolutely just do 90-90. Or take it 90, supported bridge, stretching the front of that hip, or unsupported bridge, lift it up. Personal preference, personal preference. Sometimes we've got to start at the beginning before we can progress to here. I'm going to do 2 more. Good. Let's bring it back into the center. Butterfly stretch, bottoms of the feet touching, sitting nice and tall. We're just going to gently press out on those inner thighs. If you are really tight and you find that you're rounding at the hips or at the belly, you can lean back and just think about pressing those inner thighs out. I know some of you are like really tight and you're up here. Do what you can. Do what you can. Good. We're going to take the legs out into a straddle. Your straddle is going to be different than my straddle. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to reach for the right foot. And now we're going to walk ourselves over to the middle, hold it in the middle. And then we're going to walk ourselves over to the left, trying to keep the knees and the toes pointing to the ceiling. Good. Now let's walk it back over to the middle, hold it for a moment, and then walk it over to the right. We're going to do that one more time. So walk it to the middle. And a lot of times in the middle, we can go a little farther. And then walk it back up to the left. Walk it over to the middle. Hold it. Walk it back over to the right. Good. Bring it into the center. We're going to take our legs straight. We're just going to think about finding a nice good position. We're going to turn and look to the right. So hips, knees, and toes point forwards. Shoulder is reaching over towards the corner. Little torso rotation. Stretch the back side of the body. Good. Bring it in, switching over to the other side. So nice and tall. This one, it's tempting to round our spine. Sit as tall as you can. Better stretch that way. Good. Bring it in, rolling over onto hands and knees. You can do this sitting in a chair or standing if you need to. We're going to sit our hips back towards our heels, reach those arms out. We did pull over, so we need to stretch out those muscles. Good. We're going to pull ourselves forward into a plank. And we're just going to hold our plank position. If you would like, point your toes. Drop your hips down to the floor in a variation of up dog. If this is not for you today, go all the way down onto your tummy. Or if you're standing, you can do the hands on the top of your buns and push your hips forward, stretch. Similar exercise. Just trying to stretch out the front of the body in a way that feels good for you and your spine. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and bring it back. Hips to heels again. Walk your hands back. We're going to come up to standing if you aren't already. Strong leg around to the front. We're going to stand nice and tall. Belly's in. Brace your core. Big breath in. Hands behind the ears. Squeeze the elbows. Hands into the small of the back. Squeeze the elbows. So bring it up and squeeze. Take it down and squeeze. This is a shoulder mobility drill. So we don't want to shrug and we don't want to push our ribs out. We want to focus on a nice, good spine position, working our shoulders through a range of motion that they are able to do. And hopefully, for our last one, as we progress, good, bring it in, hands down, you should feel like your shoulders loosen up a little bit. Good, so flex those wrists, backward circles. Good, and now we're going to go forward, same thing. Take the arms out to the side, reach the fingers back, wash the walls. And other direction. Arms down, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, hold the shoulders down and back, ear to shoulder, side to side. Good, bring it in, big breath in. Exhale, hold the shoulders down and back, look to the right, look to the left. Good, just one more big breath in right here and out, and you are all done.